So one or some multi says Kufour does not care about how Ghana is going on. Kufour's only thing I care nyoma mienu Nikoto Dwe any MPP. That's it. Says Sebio Nikoto Dwe benya hoden a obetuma gina ho anante any MPP. Yeah, Papa Kufour does not care about the young person who has been shot on the street of Ghana. He does not care. Because when was the last time you heard Kufour speak? Kufour only speaks when it's about NPP. Two things and Kufour Kumaso said the bia Nikoto Dwe ebenya hoden obetuma nante kakra any MPP no. That's it. Because we are all seeing Kufour basically has taken sides and he is suppressing democracy in the NPP. You don't need to be an ex-president to understand this simple thing. And you don't need to have a PhD to understand, say, it is a Kufour who is the leader of the party today. Or then the other factions, about party, what say MPP, no?
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV, PENDREAM TV, there, I see them, you po.
For a higher PENDREAM TV in Pachos and your first time, subscribe to channel no found Sabo. I don't manage to set the video be a tour. Ube first person I share. Usha video new you send a voice note to mine. I was 0277128777 0277128777. I be bo actually Ghana for you na. For yanko share and a video number.
And then case show we are starting in Tamkra. Ya Papa Kufour kasa about the AC or MPP musisia.
The commitment to the basic liberal democratic principles perhaps might not be as pure and the same as used to be. Say even around 92. Now, I don't think that commitment is the same.
The level of commitment to the party?
Not to the party.
But to the ideals, the principles that you upheld then?
I may not say that the way I feel it. I don't sense the same strong commitment. I've likened commitment earlier times to almost a religion. I don't sense that now.
What in your view could have contributed to this? This less commitment that you see to the ideals and principles of the party now as against what was the case in 1992?
Well, I sense there's too much talk about factionalism within the group. If you're talking proper democracy and an inclusive one, you wouldn't emphasize factions once the practice of selecting if you like polling station organizational committee or constituency or national, you wouldn't be so divisive and emphasizing faction. Oh, he belongs to that side, so no cooperation. You do that, you are dividing the force, the numerical force that you need for any democratic practice. See, you vote to pick a leader. There will be contests, there will be rivalries, but the whole idea of democracy is you go, of course, on condition that the electoral field will be level and the process will be truly free and fair. Once you've gone into the contest and the results come out, whether they came in your favor or against, you close ranks and you follow the winner, free and fair.
So, the issue here is simple. J.A. Kufour, former President Kufour, the only time he speaks is when his own party, the tribal bigots, MPP for no, when they have a problem. Oh, in some Ghana in Kufour Ankasa, he never called the media to come to him to talk about the election killings. He never did it. He never called the media to come to him to speak on IMF and Kufour. Never did it. He never called the media to come to him to speak on Bank of Ghana stealing our money, 60 billion. Almost say and almost printed 77 billion Kufour never spoke on it. Kufour never spoke on all the inconsistencies that I see in the EC's operations. He never called the media. The only time I papa Kufour be kasani when the MPP no, the tribal bigot party no, there is a problem in it. So one or some multi as say Kufour does not care about how Ghana is going on. Kufour's only thing I care nyoma mienu niko todwe any MPP. That's it. Says Sebio niko todwe benya hoden a obetuma gina ho anante any MPP. Yeah, Papa Kufour does not care about the young person who has been shot on the street of Ghana. He does not care. Because when was the last time you heard Kufour speak? Kufour only speaks when it's about NPP. Two things and that Kufour kumaso said the bia niko todwe ebenya hoden obetuma nante kakra any MPP no. That's it. Now journalists busa the question me or say the MPP no one is saying instead of Kufour being honest and straightforward, he started doing his co-minini things. Oh, liberal democratic principles. Bro, for no can change na basa ni na say. Eye ni MPP no. Sebio from 1992 no. Na MPP no who say a party bi a kebi mamin kebi wo mu no. Na ade bi a omukutemu. Na no ohun say the factionalism inchichemu no we makodi ha na we makodi ha no emmoa ema party no onka no kore ote Ghana ha unim de Kufour do ye party no be ma tenten gramo sa motia we wusiro no ba bebia wadui edie biem na wo sa wo ka oto sebe bebia Kufour wadui without MPP you were nobody. MPP Kufour because they gave you the nod to win primaries to become president. It is a party not saying now you're penny to fee. Near Bebusa say a DNA you need to be blunt and let the people know say the L2 MPP the leader of the party who is the problem. Because we are all seeing Kufour basically has taken sides and he is suppressing democracy in the NPP. You don't need to be an ex-president to understand this simple thing. And I don't need to have a PhD to understand, say, it is a Kufour who is the leader of the party today. Or then the other factions about party anymore. What say MPP no? Na papa penyinia aka naka krebu asase so a obeto a Nyankopon no. Kano kure na party ninjina no. Ote ho e na wo satwatro. You are hiding behind grammar. Because when you say swami for ntebrofo emum dodo no bantema for no mo ntebrofo dodo no sebio owo motwa menhia ho ehia no dodo no ntebrofo into the strategy is wakohye brofo echi na wutwatro asama ebusa Kufour no say the ekoso party no ohun sen osio party ni de senior na 1992 MPP ewu democracy no se sia no mo hun sa that means say the NPP na and the wosom no engi kebima men kebi ndi biem. Na why na diaba Kufour bawomia Kennedy Japan MPP na omutim na omuku ni pasre no asay Ghana sikasem no omo na omasay mu democracy no enitina amwako ba your man opportunity to speak on the matters arising in the NPP no amwako ba does not want to be like Kufour. Amwakuba is not a coward. Amwakuba would not act as if say no crow or until Amwakuba was direct. Also the problem is a Kufour. The problem is Bawumia. The problem is the leadership of the party. They have split the party into pieces. They have created factionalism in the party. Party ne muchiche no Kufour started from 2000 and Kufour team group and Kufour team group because mu history say there is no way party no route bia sebio akonkonsafo atrofo ene sebio mekunipa for and joining every time bia ebe for me UP ebe for me MPP. Inti Kufour no when I started the division in the party and Kufour capitalized on it. That is why he was struggling to answer the question. But asema okay no so about the tofa or catch Ghana for say ne MPP no hunende no party ni nji kebi mamin kebindi party kra eto aba ewo ono ano party mu a yetumi kunipa yetumi bunipa yetumi pai ni peni na se nipa a wedi party na nimu pen a ende ye ka party mpenifo a oka ho no o ka kire say NPP nji kebi mamin kebindi a na wo Ghana ni ko salai so ko to ma NPP a na wa adwene na ye adwuma wedi nka ka kire say party we e party a se okoto abama na ende sebio wankasa o sha wo akonfo efi so o meku asre but amwakoba on tese Kufour amwakoba onya perfect amwakoba kan no kra Kufour mpeso obeka bi so Kufour a hypocrite Kufour kan no kra ye papa Kufour e na akatakata nyoma so ma NPP ene egu and the begumo and maybe mashamuha konfo and maybe mokuomo every say a year a truck form katakata so me Kufour from 2016 a year ku MPP mako form katakata so 2017 18 19 2020 elections Kufour ko jina state ko campaign me Kufour abra no onim de Kufour ye MPP benifom kase ko John Pieni okojina stage ye campaign ma Kufour abra no munisa akwa we okunipa o se Ghana na ende yabebusa o se die na esi o party ma o se ontie hwe mo na ma se party no amakoba at least sebio onye hufo onye kronfo onye dadafo.
I'm thinking, what do you think I'm doing? I'm talking directly to the person involved is the one I'm talking about. It's a PNM was charitable. It is the president who is in charge. And all the young people are behind him, misbehaving. That's what I call it. That's the only thing I can say. Nothing else. They are misbehaving. This is what we are talking about. This is why people are upset. This party is not like that. We used to think the NDC, that is Patapa, misbehave. We have become worse than them. That is what I'm telling you now. Please, no niceties anymore. If we are talking, let's talk the truth and stop going around issues. This is what is killing the party. Nobody says anything. We campaign for Nanado. We campaign, I can tell you, probably there's no one else who campaigned harder than myself for this man. He's come, he's wrecked the country, he's wrecked the party. You are leaving this thing. Why are you so, what do you want to do? Why do you have to leave your track still? Because there are a lot of malfeasance going on, and he needs someone to cover his track for him when he's no longer there. You just wait. When he leaves office, you see how bad things are. We have not seen anything yet. And those who are following him, that's what they are doing. They take the cue from him himself. Because he says he's not going to force anyone on us. Your words must match your actions. His words don't match his actions. And so they know what he wants, and they do it. Misbehavior, lies. Look, we went to Ascend North. We were sharing money. The president is the number one person who's supposed to uphold the law. He is in charge of, he is leading the charge to pay money to voters when we have laws against vote buying.
Yeah. Credit to Joy News. Joy News for the interview, Ivan Spencer. Tie amwakoba ne tie Kufour. Why na ye penyin bone? Ye nya penyin due mantemanti o. Penyin due mantemanti a ye ka na nkawefo a o ka ho bi. We nya penyin due mantemanti o. Baby a party ne du no. Party na gu. E wo se penifo kasa. E wo se penifo boa na Ghana. Sebe o kebi mami kebu no ye bo ho ban. Na ende wa reche e de se de ogege eye sebio kolibasika e wo Mozambique. E titi bu se abra nipa ne teso no okunipa. Nipa ne teso no o se party no. Nipa ne teso no obokro no. Na wa reche se de ogege toiletisika e wo Mozambique the liberal democracy. This is not a time for liberal democracy. This is the time to call a spade a spade. This is the time to speak as a statesman who think about the people, the country, the constitution, the democracy before your tiny tribal party. You are basically putting your party ahead of our democracy, and that makes you a bad statesman, Kufour. I respect you as a husband. I respect you as an ex-president. But as a statesman, you are a hypocrite. You don't deserve to be what? To be speaking on issues again. Sit down and shut up. Obi tie amwako ba sama oka. No tie wa sama oka. Obeka say na omumienu when ex-president. This is what we are talking about. We are not disrespecting anybody. But you people, no, you are hypocrites. I must say Ghana. Mu hypocrisy. There ya they make say quarter 10 years. All of you guys will be dead. Who is going to carry this cross? Who the hell is going to carry this cross? We are going to carry this nonsense, and you are sitting there in the name of I love my party more than the democracy we are enjoying. I love the party more than the country. Then you don't deserve to be a statesman. You deserve to be put in some trash because you don't respect us. You don't respect the young ones. You don't love us. You are just sitting there and people coming to surround you like flies. That is not legacy. That is not respect. That is not dignity. Dignity is speaking the truth irrespective of where you are standing. If it's against your wife, your kid, yourself, you are able to speak it as it should be. That is what we call respect and statesmanship. But you can't be sitting there instead of you to speak the truth. These are the same people killing people in Ghana. This Kuffour is a demon. Kennedy Japan, Chema Chanko Funkwasi for winning and I say Ghana. Oda what to warrior Akoshache what was say Lenin Cho say Codron Cho said we don't need that now. We don't need this now. You people have destroyed the party. We respect you people, but you don't want to accept that respect. It's reciprocal. Why are you now moving around? This is the time you speak like a man. Now let me show you something. Yaso some swatcha dodo ye papa Kufour untumi nkasa ma bibia nsesa de opansa amanfo abetena ofie ho na ontete wonchane utwa picture slay queen any utwa no abana him. This is not this is nothing. Wankasa ye papa Kufour sebio otwadi ampo to ne nsafra wonda wankasa woto de na wejama Ghana gallon 50 cent chain time na ehia so obekasa na wodin akọ onwume mu say ye papa Kufour edu mre bia MPP ko eda na koma so jimie no otu na no kan ya untumi nye utipani JJ Rawlings. JJ was able to speak to his people. He was able to tell his own party the truth. You have not been able to do. You are not a man. You are just a young baby. I'm telling you. In Kufour na so you are not a man. I don't see you as a man because you can't speak. You are not bold. You have made this twat, this dwarf made you like a kid. What is that? No times ano. O twa mo boku nyina awie. Sanko Kufour mo yesa anyoma nyina katakata nyoma so 10 years. Na mo nyina mawu. Akoto to mo nyina mato atwene. Na wan na be best cost no.
For channel a share video we also PENDREAM TV mpacho wa share we adwuntwa bia wo fa video yi no ho bia no send man e wo 0277128777 0277128777 WhatsApp number no send your voice ne bra na bebo magana fo nyina ate wonka
dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV.